Hello, welcome to another edition of the Top Chat Show. It's with me, your main man, Beza. And today on the show, we'll be talking about movies and directing a movie. You want to know how to direct movie? Then stick around and watch this video to the end. Please, if you're just coming in, please do well to share, subscribe, and like this channel. On the show today, we have a movie director, someone who have carved a niche for himself in movie directing in Cameroon. It's no other than Sir. No, I will not call a name. I want you people to find out. But wait, though, why that name, Sirr Kuda?
Um, the name Sirr Kuda was given to me by someone.
Okay,
The full name was Kuda Jetson,
okay,
but it originated not for like the whole name has a whole process. Like it was first of all Barracuda, the fish, Barracuda. So along the line, we discovered that there's one person, the Barracuda that we know that danks. So we had this confusion. So I cut it down now to Kuda Jetson.
wow.
Koda Jason. So that was the name I was bearing. Um, Along the line, I had this friend I worked with. She started calling me Sir Kuda. So I was like, the names sound short and easy to grasp. And the models that I was training just started calling Sir Kuda, Sir Kuda, Sir Kuda. So that's how I just
And
grabbed
I
the
noticed
name.
something. This is spelled with double arrow.
Yeah.
Was that intentional?
It was intentional, and I never wanted it to be the normal Sir S I
Arrow.
arrow. So I decided to make it a little bit spooky, a little bit interesting when someone see the spelling of the name.
Sirr Kuda,
Yeah,
welcome on the show.
thank you.
Who is Sekuda? Like, if somebody watching now, who is Sekuda? Let these people know who is Sekuda.
Oh, Sir Kuda is a hustler, a young and a vibrant hustler based in Boyer. Um, Sir is a director, a model trainer, a fashion model, photo model, a movie editor, a screenwriter. Uh, Sekuda is a graduate from the University of Boya. He studied CST biology, and later further he studied and into the medical field. I'm a holder of CPE in medical imaging, that is echography, the X-ray that people go to the hospital and do. I study it. Basically, in a nutshell, that's just said me.
It's it's funny. You studied medicine.
Yeah.
Why does this story sound familiar like that? Who else studied medicine in Cameroon? Oh, Salatier. And now he's doing music. Why movies?
Not just movies, but for the topic of the show, we're talking about movies.
Movies.
Yeah, why movies? Because I like, you tell stories, you impact the generation to come, present and generation to come through motion pictures. Movies have this tendency um, of like it act as archives for stories that have passed or ideas to come, so that those living today will learn from it, and those coming ahead will also learn from it. So I just love telling stories. I like going deep with that. I see movies as one of the best way to like tell a story.
You also mentioned that you do modeling. How has been working out for you? How has that been working out for you?
Yes, modeling is a part I don't play with. It's a very profitable part that I really respect, and it's going. No, we find ourselves in Cameroon. We find ourselves in Cameroon, but I believe in a few years to come, things will work out very well, because we are a very tight corner as neither the states or the private stakeholders and government. They are not into entertainment in general, but we're still pushing when it comes to modeling, movies, and whatsoever that I am doing. We're pushing. Um, it's with this that I've looked into the whole issue, that I thought it wise that we should, especially the Boya modeling sector, we should come up with Boya Models Association, and we are having our first General Assembly coming next
Oh,
Sunday.
you already had that worked out.
Yeah.
That's excellent. How you do modeling, you do movies. How's that blending going?
Yeah, you know, that when I say modeling is one fee I don't joke with. Modeling is the bedrock of all entertainers, like all entertainment. Modeling. Why do I say so? A model can be a musician.
Okay.
A model can be an actor. A model can be an artist, like a painter. A model can be a journalist. Understand? So modeling is the bedrock of all entertainment. So it blends, and it's all about time management. It's all about time management. If I'm taking, like, say, 3 hours to do my script writing or 6 hours to sit on my machine to edit, I know that, okay, I'm editing from this day to this day. I'm training on Friday, Saturday, Sunday for modeling. So it can work out very well. It doesn't disturb. So it's a parallel part, but they really blend like water and sugar.
I like that. I like the fact that you just find it so easy to do multiple things like that. You know, so sometimes we really lazy. Somebody just say like that, just say, it's too much. I cannot do all of those things. It's not something I can do. Now, how is the process of directing like? If I want to become a director, what should I be looking at?
First of all, you need to be tolerant. Yeah, you need to be tolerant, you need to be cool-headed.
Me, I get high blood, so I know fit to.
You need to be tolerant, you need to be cool-headed, you need to be creative. Yeah, why do I say tolerant first? Because you work with people who pop up your nerves. Yeah, there are times you call like say, okay, call time is this is 8 o'clock, but you find actors coming on set around 12.
It's a Cameroon illness. Is that a Cameroon illness? People say it's Cameroon
It's
illness. I don't know.
everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Forget about Hollywood. It's everywhere. There are actors who have not mastered the act of like the art of acting. So they just do things the way they want to do it. So you say actor be on set this
It's
time. The actor will pick up the phone and tell you, director, I'm not well. Director, I'm coming. Narrator, they literally want to do things when they are comfortable. So you need to be tolerant and you need to learn how to manage those kind of people, how to go about it. Yeah. And the next one, it's you need to be creative.
Definitely. You cannot be in this
You need
industry
to
and
be
you're not
you
creative.
need to be really creative if you want to be a good director. Why do I say so? At a certain time you say, okay, we're out shooting, you're a certain location, a particular scene, and the image in your head, because they say the director has the whole film
Film in his head.
in his head, or let's say his or her.
Let it not be as if
Let
we
me,
are
let me put
we're gender bias.
good. So the director needs to have the whole film in the head. Let me say the head, not his
His
head.
head, oh.
Good. So you can find yourself in a certain environment shooting, but now that environment doesn't meet up with the image you have in your head. What do? You need to be creative. What if your script says sunny and you find yourself 3 months raining? We're not in Hollywood that we can suspend a scene for about a year to come back on it. You
just
need
have to improvise.
you need to improvise. You need to be creative to see that, okay, let me do this and I'll get the same result. Not 100%, but at least 80%.
Ah, that's cool. So how do you pick your actors? Is it like man no man, or is it a kind of screening audition that they have to go through?
Yeah, I love that question that is coming up because it's something that's really it's in the core of entertainment and movie section. Um, you will see a whole lot of people doing auditions. I once did that. I was at the call for auditions. Come and see. But I thought it was that why should I call for audition? It makes no sense. If
When
I
you could
like
just
to me personally, it makes no sense calling for audition and then at the tail end working with people I already know.
makes
It's
no
not
sense.
proper. Like
It's like you wasted
literally,
people's time.
yes. It's to me. I feel like I'm wasting people's time. But on the other hand, auditions are good because you don't know who is watching, and it gives a platform for a lot of people to sell out themselves. Like somebody, there are people who have been going for auditions like countless times, like 9, 10, 15, that have never been called to act. And that alone has pressed down on a whole lot of actors, that some are saying that I'm no longer acting. That I think no call audition. Or no, you go an actor, no cast. So to me personally, what I do is I do what they call visual auditioning. Like I can just discuss with you now. I already have a glimpse on the kind of film you can act.
What kind of film can I act?
No, we're not yet to discuss what kind of film can you act.
But you say you can just discuss with
Yeah, I
somebody
have a
and
clip.
know.
If I have a script in hand,
Hmm.
good. I'll say okay. I already have somebody that does this, that does this. Good. Your image just pops up, and I can reach directly like okay, please, bro. Well, there's a script. This is what is involved. Understand? So what do you say? That's what I do. I go straight to your point. Like I've been meeting actors, both the upcoming and the established. I've been meeting with them. So I already know I have like say 70 to 80% understanding on what this kind of actor can do, what this kind of actor can do. Understand? Like my recent film that I did, if you watch online, Break, it's a film now. I'm just from finishing one or two things before coming here this afternoon. I was writing the story thinking of an actor, Cameroon. I'll not mention the name, but the actor had to be busy. He said he's busy doing what. Why? So I looked into the system again, and I had another person that can match up that role. So I already have a claim. So there's no need for me to be calling auditions. No need. I can reach out if I need extras, if I need supporting actors. I know the kind of people I can easily reach to, because the whole thing is most people call for audition for the primary reason they want to sell out their film.
Okay.
It's a
I never
marketing
thought of
strategy.
that. I thought
It's a
maybe.
marketing strategy. Like okay, I do my audition. I do my audition. I do a flyer audition in this town, audition in this town. It's a marketing strategy. I've already started marketing my film.
And everybody's anticipating the movie.
And people are anticipating the film. I'm going for audition here. I'm going for audition here. When they are at the audition ground, they're snapping pictures. I'm here. I'm doing for this movie. Audition for this movie. At the tail end, probably 1 or 2% will be taken from that set. That's one thing people need to understand. Audition doesn't mean if you guys are there 100, they'll pick 100 of you. No, it's not. It's not a. How can I say? It's not a war film that we need crowd. Especially when they are calling for audition, they are looking for specific character, specific traits. So you need to know what kind of actor can you be. It's not all auditions you see, you just go. I usually tell actors that know the kind of films you can act.
Not everybody can act everything.
Not everybody can act everything. You will not see a film that requires somebody of 30 years, or a film that requires you to be really sexy. Understand? Well built up. They're there with your big tummy and all the like you want to go in.
Carry a one pack and
One
come
pack,
around.
you are going there for audition. What do you expect? It's not Hollywood that
So you try to say
it's
one
not
pack,
Hollywood or
one pack people are not sexy.
No.
This is
Understand?
not going to shame me, but it's funny, man.
No, to be sincere, understand? We are laughing here, but it's something very serious. Know the kind of films you act. Know the kind of films that you
And
can
people
be
do have
perfect.
problems because of this. You
Yes.
feel like you didn't call me for this movie because
You don't call me for the movie. You don't know I can act. You can act. If you can act a video film, doesn't mean you can act a romance film. So there's no need to call for audition. Understand?
Yeah.
Because majority of those times is just like for marketing purpose. As an actor, you need to know what you can act, what you cannot act. Know your genre. Understand?
Very important.
It's very important. But there are actors that are all-round actors, all weather. Be it traditional films that are there, cultural films.
I feel like you have to be you have to be a master of this craft before you can go all around. For a startup,
yeah, you need to be a master of it.
you need to look for a genre as a startup.
Yeah, there are people who are very good when it comes to romance films. Understand?
Yeah.
There are people who are very good when it comes to explicit films. but it's difficult to see actors in Cameroon that can go explicit. It's
Everybody's
difficult.
shy.
Yeah. Now, actors, especially the upcomers, they'll keep complaining that you are not calling me for your films, you are going for audition, you are not being called. It's just because of one reason, and the reason being that what most young actors don't know how to market themselves, or they don't know how to market the films that they act in. Why do I say so? I'll take it on my own path. Before, when I started acting or when I started directing, this is what I usually do. I'll see you, I'll call you. I've had a whole lot of issue in the entertainment industry that I'm the one, like, I've been promoting to people like that. Understand? Like, we can be discussing here, the next second, if I'm writing a script, I'll pick you in.
Can I
Like,
pick you?
like literally not even auditioning you. That's why I say I use visual auditioning. At first, I'll just pick an upcomer and put the person as lead. That's what I usually do. But along the line, I discovered that I was instead lighting up a time bomb.
Wow.
That you see a young actor will just come in, you put the person lead, take the person on a poster, promote the film. The person doesn't promote the film.
Which is very bad. Like,
Understand?
why will you go on
Promote,
somebody's set and you
yeah,
cannot promote the
promote the
movie?
film you don't want to promote. Promote yourself, or like indirectly promote yourself so that you can indirectly promote
For
the
the
film.
film.
You don't do it. Directors are the one begging you to talk about the premiere. Directors are the one, or producers are the one begging you, the actors, to talk about the premiere, to share
Pride.
pictures about the premiere, to share flyers. How come?
Pride.
Pride at the young stage.
Pride,
That's
and it's ignorance, because you cannot start doing this as a youngster. It's ignorant.
it's ignorance, but I will still say it's a virus that we really need to get rid of in the entertainment industry, especially the movie industry, or the movie sector, because people or young actors, they have this tendency. You have not yet had the face. Listen, before your film goes to Netflix, there are some criteria. Be it the storyline, be it the film, the feeling of the film, the camera you use, and then one aspect, the sound. The last aspect now is who is in your film. You understand?
They want to know those names.
Who is in your film? Understand? Now the person needs to be prominent. Have that numbers. We Cameroonians, we don't have the numbers. That is our issue.
But we have great movies.
But we have good movies, but we don't have numbers. Understand? Like for example, if the director wants to call you, this is how you get big deals. We found ourselves in the 21st century that majority of employment, before they employ into a certain business, they go to your handles, be it Instagram or Facebook. They search the kind of person you are, the followers, the way you post things. What are the things you post? You call yourself an actor, but if I go to your handle, I see literally nothing about acting. You've acted in a film. Let me see those BTS. Let me see those posters.
They don't do it.
They don't do it, but they want that they should call them for films. Understand?
So even them are not, even keeping the movie aside, you're not even selling your own self.
Your own self. That is it. But they want to stand out. They want directors or producers to bring in money, create a set, call them. Just alone doing a movie like this kind of, let me say, this kind of non-payment films. Like, okay, come, no man, let's just sit and do this thing. Use that as a springboard to speed up. Understand?
Yeah.
Like, create your content. Have your portfolio. I've acted this, I've acted that. There are actors who have understood that. You call them, they build their portfolio. I've acted in this film, I've acted in this film. They've met this person does this. Let me tell you something. I did a very short comedy with a girl. That comedy had, there was this audition that they were doing. I never went for audition, but they were looking for an actor to play the role. What I did on that comedy, it's not like a comedy, a short skit. What I did triggered the producer.
To contact you.
The producer said, I need by this guy.
See?
I need by this guy. What if I never posted that video? And I
The
keep
call would have come in. It's as simple as
that
that.
is it. That is it. I create content. When I say, okay, they need someone who can cry, I have a video that I'm crying, a short video I did, a sorrowful kind of skit. I have it.
Guys, people should start doing something. Start doing
Understand?
something.
The thing is, I was always tell the upcomers. Let me just say upcomers, the young entertainers like us. Please, we need to work. If our fathers, our elder ones have failed, we are the one to correct that.
We can't afford
As
to
time goes on, they are weighing out that their energy will no longer be there. Whatever they're doing is for us to correct whatever mistake they left behind and then catch up with what they have done. We match it, then we expand.
Okay, so how do you deal with these very difficult actors on set? Like those ones that they come late, they are just unapologetic. They come late, they come and then they lazy around.
Yeah.
How do you deal with those kind of people on set?
Okay, as a director, you need to be stern. But you need to be strict. Let me say stern. Let me say strict. Yeah. And you need to be diplomatic, because if you shoot a film, like say you shoot 2, 3, 4 scenes with an actor who, like say the lead actor, because this is what they usually do. When you take 1 or 2 scenes with them, the next 4 scenes they start complaining. There are so many actors like that.
They want you to sink in first.
Yes. No, the whole thing is they know that you have already taken like 5 scenes with them.
Then you can dish them
Now
out
you
out.
cannot dish them out, because if you want to dish them out, you have to go and, if you want to replace them,
you
you
have
have
to
to go and reshoot
start.
all that other scenes. So the first thing as a director or a producer you need to do is sign a contract.
Oh.
And to sign a contract, be it is a film that they pay the actors or they don't pay the actors, there should be a contract.
People need to start getting professional.
You understand? Be it they're paying you,
Not.
or you are paying them, or they are being paid or not, sign a contract so that they know what they are doing. Movie making is not a clown business. It's not laissez-faire. You just come and lazy around. It's time consuming. The fact that A is not being paid, B is not being paid, D is not being paid, it's a platform we're creating, so we don't have to joke about it.
That's true.
It's a platform we're creating. That's why your mother will beat you in the house when we're small. Your mother will beat you, understand, for just doing something like, okay, they say take this ball, instead of this ball to be here, you took this ball and placed it here. Understand? Your mother is not paying to do that, right? Your mother did not pay you to do house chores, but you're being beaten upon it because you did the wrong thing.
And that helps you become
It helps you to become a better person. So as a director, you need to be strict. If it says this time when they come, but when you are talking to especially an actor, don't shout don't shout on an actor like publicly. Call the actor on the side, then talk to the person. Be bitter, be bitter about it. Let the person know that you mean business here.
Oh. Yeah. So what's your favorite movie you've ever worked on?
My favorite movie that I've worked on. I will give a thumb up on Today's Tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, I'll give a thumb up on Today's Tomorrow because...
Is it the one featuring Cindy Amande as the producer?
And
as a producer?
Cindy Amande, no. The film that I've worked on, Today's Tomorrow, the film that talked about the crisis.
Oh.
With Daddy Spice.
My bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
The one that you saw me with Cindy Amande was Smiling Max. The film is still to come, and she's not the producer of the film. She's like a cast on the film, same like me. Yeah. The producer is Lelita. Is a francophone.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're conquering every region in Cameroon. Because they used to say this Anglophone just have their own small corner. I'm so happy when I see that the country just realized that we need to work together.
No, we need to. We need to. The main thing is people should stop talking and get to work. Understand? People should stop talking and get to work. Be it the elderly ones. The elderly ones should always create opportunities for the younger ones. I keep saying this because time waits for nobody.
That's true.
Time waits for nobody.
That's one access we cannot just
The
we
moment
cannot replace.
the moment you feel like no, you're doing everything for yourself, then you're not doing good. Like in every film I do, what I do is I always do a mix of the ancient actors and the young actors. I always do that mix. If an ancient, someone who have been in the field is the lead, the the co-actor should be an upcomer, because as time goes on, you that is an ancient, you no longer be there. This person now was your co is picking up. Understand? Okay, like for example, my acting career uh, changed the moment I went on set with Alex Kobo. I learned something on that set. When I went on set, I had one or two dialogues with Mavis Ann. I learned something on that set. Understand? So merging some kind of I like merging actors.
Who are considered to have
Those who have been
big,
on the field like constantly, and those who are coming.
young.
Understand?
Create this room for learning
Create that
and
room
connection.
for learning and connection. You learn. The upcomer will learn that okay, well, this person talks like this, does like this. Okay, started picking. It's like making. Like okay, this is how it's been done. The next second or the next project, they call that's your co on a project. Okay, come and be the lead. The person excel.
Exactly what to do it.
That is it. By so doing, we are already creating that hyphy that is going non-stop. But if we keep saying that no, my film should be, you understand? And people should all understand one thing: movie making is business. It involves money. If someone is coming to invest money, is looking forward to get back that money. So a producer, a director will look at those people who have that face to bring back that money. Because I usually ask actors this question: what is your number? Yeah, when I cast, they usually say, please.
And some don't even know.
They don't even know.
They don't even know what you're trying to say.
What I'm trying to say, what is your number? What can you bring on the table? Like say, okay, good, this is a film we want to do. What is your number?
And that will help them charge better.
Yeah. That is why I always say influencers charge high when to be on your project.
Because they know their worth.
Because they know their worth. Their face on that project. You want to call someone less than their money on your project, you need to like stand fine, because you know. Just have face on it.
Your accountant will know that something happened.
Yeah, you need to know that. Okay, if I'm calling this let's say Chef Valerie. Understand? You are calling this my other gang Epule Jeffrey. You need to know that okay, those are when it comes to film, those are influencers when it comes to film in Cameroon. Understand?
Yeah.
Those are influencers. So you need to stand very well, because they know their worth. They know that if your film is there, it can go places.
That's true.
If their faces are there, their film can go places. But notwithstanding, I always come back to this, my very point. Longevity, duration. Yes. Understand? How long can we keep living like that? The upcomers or those up there should also learn, while they are cashing out on projects, they should also learn to come back downstream to like fortify those who are coming up.
Some are just being greedy. They just want to keep eating and eating.
Yeah, and eating. The fact that you're up there cashing out, come back down. These little minor projects that have been done around, Cartier project, go there. Just being there will motivate one person. Be it the DOP of that set. Might be an upcoming DOP, somebody that's still studying in camera. I know majority of people will say, I've put up a brand, I've put up a standard. I don't want to go below that standard. That's what majority will say, that I've put up a standard, I don't want to go below it. But the fact remains, we need those up there needs to come back down, fortify these people. Just being with them, featuring one or two these low budget films, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Just imagine that, okay, a guy is doing a low budget film project, and then on that film, we have those prominent
the
faces
faces
in it
come along.
with the upcomers. And then the person says, okay, I'm having a premiere. I want to premiere this my film this place. Just by your face being on that project,
People
it's
will be
going to
excited.
cause people will be excited that wow. And the parents of that little guy who did that project they'll start believing on like the talent of that guy. That okay, no, if you can do this, I mean it's good.
Which is a much needed aspect because one of the things that kills our creativity is the doubt from home.
Down from home.
Okay, guys, we'll take a break. When we come back, we still have a lot to discuss, especially his upcoming movie, Break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We still have our guest on the show, Sirr Kuda, and he has been teaching us about everything you have to know about movie production in Cameroon. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
About your new movie,
Okay.
Break, what is it about? What's the vision of it?
Break. I said I'm not going to talk about that film online in any place.
This is where we broke rules.
Yeah, we break rules here, but I just like to keep the suspense.
What should we expect? At least there must be something. Give us that ginger.
No, the film Break is going to be a film that every single soul will relate to it. Be it anywhere you find yourself in the world, you're going to relate with Break. So I don't want to break the ice. I just want to keep the suspense there so that as time goes on, we are releasing the BTS as like gradually. So the moment the trailer will drop, you guys are going to understand what Break is all about.
When should we be expecting it?
Just expect ending October or early November.
Okay. Our
Yeah.
fingers are crossed. We are waiting for it.
Yeah.
As a movie director,
Okay.
what are some of the challenges that you faced over time?
Movie director is first of all, my first challenge is working with cast.
Those people.
Working with cast, let me say cast and crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a whole lot of challenges working with the project Break. I had a whole lot of challenges. You know, as I said in the beginning, we have some character coming on set or cast actors coming on set at 12 when you say call time is 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. The crew members that will not even show up on set.
They don't give a reason. Like,
They don't-
how
like,
don't you just show up on set?
You be, and then they say call time is 8 o'clock. Everybody on set, please. We're starting camera rolls from 9. Then you, the crew member, you're handling, let's say, light or sound. You just text, please, I'll not be there. I am busy doing this. I'm busy doing that. That is why somebody will say Sirr Kuda always keep doing things like multitasking himself. I decided to do that. I decided to learn directing. I decided to learn editing. I decided to learn script writing. I decided to learn makeup. I decided to learn lighting. I decided to learn sound.
Everything.
Understand? So that if you mess up on my set, I take over. Quietly. I don't want to stress. I don't have that time to like drag with a character, with a crew. Understand? The only people I really pet a lot is I pet everybody. I play with everybody. But when I'm directing, I'm very into my job.
Any challenge that you face, particularly just being a film
A
director
director.
in Cameroon in particular?
You face a whole lot. You face a lot from with the genre of film you're shooting. You face a lot with the location. We face a lot with welfare because people usually complain on food and all the like. You face complaint on like logistics. You know, directors' issue is logistics and then managing the attitude of cast and crew. Attitude of cast and crews that cast and crew that their attitude is not appealing.
With all these challenges that you're facing right now, what keeps you going?
The passion, the love for it. No, that days there's this particular set I did. I almost passed out on that set. That was the Lost Son. It was I did the Lost Son. I wrote and directed the film Lost Son. Why on that set means the set was complex. I directed, no, like I was thinking, being creative, like okay, I need to do this, and at one point I almost passed out. Like we're shooting from. That's one set that the cast and crew respected time.
Okay.
But now we started shooting around 8 a.m. right up to 4 let's say 8 a.m. right up to 4 a.m.
Oh, on the same.
Yeah.
Hey, now me, I don't pass out.
We have just
you wanted to me, I would have
yeah,
passed
as
out.
you take your breakfast, you take a lunch, should tea, money. Yeah. So it was really tedious. I directed until I stood. There's this particular video. I don't know if I've posted it. I was like almost passing out, but one of the cast realized it, held me. It was a mom CV, held me and sat me down. Or I was directing the scene where I was sitting.
It was
So
that serious.
yeah, yeah. Being a director doesn't mean you just sit ordering people. Hey, you pass here. Oh, you need to be creative. You need to be tolerant. There are times that the cast will be doing things, some cast will insult, will shout. You just have to suck it down. Like I said, you don't shout back. You call the character, the person involved, you solve it amicably and silently.
You've said that throughout the show, and that leads me to before I let you go.
Yeah.
I know you're a very busy guy. Before I let you go, what advice can you tell the upcoming anybody aspiring out there to become a director?
Learn to be creative. Learn to be creative and do research. Read. We Cameroonians, we don't read. Even if we are the technological age now.
I feel guilt. I feel guilt. Like you're talking to me now. We don't read.
Even though we are at the technological age now, that books are
audio.
That audio, books are digital. Like you can go online and get novels and read stories and see or follow behind the scenes videos of top producers, top directors. Most filmmakers don't do it, especially young upcomers. They don't do it. They just want to feel that I'm a director. They just have that love to see someone say action. No, it's not just to shout. It's just not. It's not about calling a shot. No, being a director, you need to be creative. You need to feel like, why? If someone asks you, why do you have to take this shot? You need to have a reason. Because a director, you direct the camera, you direct the crew, you direct the cast. You have the whole film in your head, the lighting is in your head, the movement of character up and down on the set is in your head. The camera angles is in your head. So you need to say, okay, GOP, you need to take this shot like this. GOP, you need to climb on that zing, on that tree. If you don't have a crane or a drone, you need to take me, or like, you need to take me that shot. I need that kind of shot. I remember my very good, my elder brother, Montana Peter. There was this film that he did. He usually posted on his status that they call him a moon man. That they needed the moon, the moonlight or the lighting of that set to feel like the moon. So he had to climb a very tall tree like the ones you see on the forest at Manfako. So he had to climb right up. Then they did the connection. Then the liner dropped on that set. It was like the whole set now felt like the moon. So they gave him the name, the Moon Man. So that's how creative you.
I've never understood the story behind that name. Oh, that's what he did.
Yeah.
I cannot try that. I cannot.
So at times you see somebody will just say you're a water man. If they say they need to light a scene where light needs to come from water outward, there's somebody that needs to go underwater to light it. So you as a director, you need to be creative. You need to know what you want. You need to know what you want. You need to listen. Directors, young or coming directors need to listen. You are not the sole embodiment of knowledge. There might be somebody who wants to chip in. But now, when someone stands in the distance and shout, that director, let's do like this, or director will do so. Director needs to say, don't take that kind of advice. Somebody who is very like productive, who wants to add to what you are doing, will meet you privately. And okay, director, don't you see that this camera should be like this? Director, don't you see that we should take another shot, or we should increase this scene like this? Understand? Because there have been scene like that. I said I'm just from doing a shot for the film break. Understand? We started shooting the film. We get 4 days, but we ended up having shooting about 2 weeks.
For 4 days.
Yeah, but what we planned for 4 days, we did it. But these ones now are just additional stuff that are coming in. You understand?
Just to enhance the movie.
Just to enhance the film, just to add more meaning. So as a director, keen listening to creativity. Yeah, that's my highest advice I can give upcomers.
Okay. Wow, it has been a wonderful show having you around. I'm so blessed having you around, and I'm sure my viewers too have learned a lot. Everybody who wants to dive into movie directing, you've learned a lot. One way or the other, I'm hoping you have the courage to step out there and try it out. So how do we reach you? How do my audience reach you?
Yeah, on all social media, Sirr Kuda, be it TikTok, be it on WhatsApp. If you have my number on WhatsApp, you see the name Sirr Kuda. You go on Facebook, you see Sirr Kuda. You go on Insta, Twitter, it's Sirr Kuda. You go on LinkedIn, it's Sirr Kuda. So anything media, Sirr Kuda.
Okay, this is where we call it a wrap. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to this
And
video.
one more thing.
Okay.
Sorry for cutting you. Please, talking as a director, I just have a piece of advice for upcoming actors.
All right.
Learn to market yourself. Learn to market that which you participated in. That's what gives you more grounds. It's not just to do films. Market it. Be it the premiere, like they say, premiere. Try to sell even 2 tickets. Try to sell 2 tickets, 3 tickets. That is like one small support you can give the producer or the director. That's not like the director always find that soft spot to always call you for projects. By so doing, the director or the producer might want to do a very massive project. You find yourself participating in it and you're cashing out. So the highest is, it's just to market yourself. Market yourself.
And that's the investment you do.
That's the investment. Invest in yourself. Market yourself. Please. Thank you.
All right. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It was wonderful having you. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
That's a blessing.
Please, thumbs up.